Okay. Hang up. I can't see your videos. Have you turned it on yet?
I will call Miss Ngọc.
Huh? Oh, she not here yet?
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, hi. How are you?
Not bad.
Fook is tired.
Yeah, because we have a lot of problem in company, so
Oh
that's
no.
why
It's kind of stressful,
tired.
huh?
Yes.
Kind of stressful for you guys, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. Where's So have you have a dinner yet?
I will have dinner later
Oh,
after
later.
this last.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Let's see. Okay. Okay, right here. You feel better, Fook? Do you want to drink something, read something before class started? Okay, are you all ready?
Yes,
Yes.
Great.
I'm ready.
Good, good. Okay, let's see. Last class, we already learned about the band Queen. So today I will let you to listen to a radio program to interview them about the song We Will Rock You, okay? Let me share the screen. Let's see. Have you seen my screen yet? Not yet, right?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Share. Okay, this one. Okay. All right. So open your book on page, let's say, page, uh-huh, 73. Now we will listen to the radio. I will let you listen the whole conversation first, and you got the idea of that, and I will let you guys listen one more time, okay? Because this kind of very long for you, so I will let you listen twice. Unit 1.
Unit 8, record.
Can you hear it yet?
Yes.
Okay, good. This time is good, huh?
Recording 1.
Hold on. So the first task you will do is that you will hear the conversation and mark the like from 1 to like 8. So which ones will be in the order? So which one will be happen first?
Mm.
Do you get the task of what we do here?
Yes.
Put, do you know like what we need to do? So see right here we have A to H, right? A, the musical now, then B, when the songs become the hit. So this one is not in the order. So we will listen to the conversation and we put it in the order. So they already give us number one. So they will talk about when the song became a hit. Then what next that you will for number two, for which one this will discuss next. Okay. So you got the idea?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So today we're talking about a song which is famous all over the world, which also became an incredibly successful musical. Tony Jenkins is here to talk to us about the song and musical We Will Rock You. Hello, Tony.
Hello.
First, tell me about the original song. When did the song come out?
Well, the British rock band Queen started writing songs and performing in the 1970s, and We Will Rock You became a #1 hit for them in 1977. Queen's lead singer was Freddie Mercury, but the guitarist Brian May wrote the song.
Brian May. Why did he write the song?
Well, he wrote it after a concert. When the concert finished, the audience didn't want to go home. They started singing a football song, a kind of chant, because they wanted Queen to come back on stage. That chanting by the audience inspired May to write We Will Rock You.
The song sounds a bit like a football chant, doesn't it? With the background beat of stamping and clapping.
That's right. In fact, people often sing We Will Rock You at football matches and other sporting events. It's a very inspirational song, an anthem, really, that inspires people.
Yes. And what about the musical? Did Brian May write the musical?
Well, no, he didn't write it. British comedian Ben Elton wrote the musical, but he worked very closely with Brian May and Queen's drummer Roger Taylor. Ben Elton wrote the story, and Brian May and Roger Taylor worked with him, fitting the songs around the story. They are all Queen songs.
And what is the story?
Well, the story is set in the future, 300 years from now. It is a world where you can't write your own music. People watch the same films, listen to the same music, wear the same clothes, and have the same opinions.
Who is the main character?
The main character is called Galileo, and he doesn't want to be the same as everyone else. He wants to be different.
And when did the musical come out?
The first performance was in May 2002 at the Dominion Theatre in London.
Did the musical get good reviews?
Well, actually, no. The critics didn't like it at all.
Really?
But the audiences loved it, and they still do. Over 10 years later, it's still playing in the same theatre in London and in many other countries in the world.
Where did the musical first go on tour?
It first went to Australia in 2003 and then to Japan in 2005. Since then, it's been to many other countries, including Spain, the USA, Russia, South Africa, Italy, Sweden, Singapore, South Korea, many countries around the world.
And where is it showing at the moment?
Well, it's still going strong.
All right. So can you all hear it well?
No, one more time, teacher.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
Unit 8, Recording 1.
So today, we're talking about a song which is famous all over the world, which also became an incredibly successful musical. Tony Jenkins is here to talk to us about the song and musical We Will Rock You. Hello, Tony.
Hello.
First, tell me about the original song. When did the song come out?
Well, the British rock band Queen started writing songs and performing in the 1970s, and We Will Rock You became a #1 hit for them in 1977. Queen's lead singer was Freddie Mercury, but the guitarist Brian May wrote the song.
Brian May. Why did he write the song?
Well, he wrote it after a concert. When the concert finished, the audience didn't want to go home. They started singing a football song, a kind of chant, because they wanted Queen to come back on stage. That chanting by the audience inspired May to write We Will Rock You.
The song sounds a bit like a football chant, doesn't it? With the background beat of stamping and clapping.
That's right. In fact, people often sing We Will Rock You at football matches and other sporting events. It's a very inspirational song, an anthem, really, that inspires people.
Yes. And what about the musical? Did Brian May write the musical?
Well, no, he didn't write it. British comedian Ben Elton wrote the musical. But he worked very closely with Brian May and Queen's drummer Roger Taylor. Ben Elton wrote the story, and Brian May and Roger Taylor worked with him, fitting the songs around the story. They are all Queen songs.
And what is the story?
Well, the story is set in the future, 300 years from now. It is a world where you can't write your own music. People watch the same films, listen to the same music, wear the same clothes, and have the same opinions.
Who is the main character?
The main character is called Galileo, and he doesn't want to be the same as everyone else. He wants to be different.
And when did the musical come out?
The first performance was in May 2002 at the Dominion Theatre in London.
Did the musical get good reviews?
Well, actually, no. The critics didn't like it at all.
Really?
But the audiences loved it, and they still do. Over 10 years later, it's still playing in the same theatre in London and in many other countries in the world.
Where did the musical first go on tour?
It first went to Australia in 2003 and then to Japan in 2005. Since then, it's been to many other countries, including Spain, the USA, Russia, South Africa, Italy, Sweden, Singapore, South Korea, many countries around the world.
And where is it showing at the moment?
Well, it's still going strong.
All right. So, have you finished it yet?
Yes.
Good. Okay. So we hear it again together, and we do it together, okay? So we have #1 is right here, when the song became a hit. Okay, so we listen.
Unit 8, Recording 1.
So today, we're talking about a song which is famous all over the world, which also became an incredibly successful musical.
So can you hear it well, or do you want I to stop and think? Okay.
Tony Jenkins is here to talk to us about the song and musical We Will Rock You. Hello, Tony.
Hello.
First, tell me about the original song. When did the song come out?
Well, the British rock band Queen started writing songs and performing in the 1970s, and We Will Rock You became a #1 hit for them in 1977.
Right? So we just hear that the songs became a hit in 1977, right? What's the number 2?
I think it's Who Wrote the Musical?
Who
Wrote
wrote the musical?
musical. Yes.
Okay. What about you, Phước? Like, what
Uh,
you think what's your
the same idea with Miss Ngọc.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right here we have two different things, okay? Who wrote the musical and who wrote the original songs? Okay? So let's listen to see what's coming first, okay?
Queen's lead singer was Freddie Mercury, but the guitarist, Brian May, wrote the song.
Okay. So they mention about who wrote the song first, right? Not the musical.
F.
Freddie Mercury was the one that wrote the original song. So number 2
F.
F. Okay.
Brian May. Why did he write the song?
Well, he wrote it after a concert.
Okay. Just a quick question. So why we wrote the song? Okay. So what's number 3?
Number
G.
3, G is how he got the idea for the song.
Right. So number 3 is how he got the idea for the song. So let's listen and tell me like how he got the idea, okay?
When the concert finished, the audience didn't want to go home. They started singing a football song, a kind of chant, because they wanted Queen to come back on stage. That chanting by the audience inspired May to write We Will Rock You.
Okay. So how he got the idea for the song? Do you know?
Đoạn gì mà khi mà cái buổi hòa nhạc kết thúc rồi cái gì khán giả đó, cái đoạn đó em không có nghe được. Khán
Okay.
giả gì đó.
Okay. So if you cannot hear it, I will go one by one sentence, okay?
Song.
Well, he wrote it after a concert.
So he wrote it after the concert.
When the concert finished, the audience didn't want to go home.
When the concert finished,
The
the
audience
audience
want
didn't want to go home.
Yeah.
Do you know what audience mean?
Yes, the khán giả đúng không cô?
Yeah. So can you pronounce that word again? Repeat after me. Audience.
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 Yeah, now remember the end sounds. Audience.
Audience.
They started singing a football song.
They started singing the football song.
Yeah.
They started singing the football song. Phước, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. If you don't understand, let me know to translate in Vietnamese for you, okay?
Yeah.
A kind of chant, because they wanted Queen to come back on stage.
It's kind of chant. Chant. Let me write it for you. Chant. Let's see. How to write.
I see have editing in your stream. Try.
Oh, okay.
Viết được này, mấy cái này nè.
Yeah.
John.
Giant. Giant is kind of repeated sound word like we will croak you, and then they repeat it. It's kind of like the song, but it's repeat a lot. So like they say like queen. Let me show you to understand how is that. Okay. YouTube.
Mình sẽ chia sẻ cho bạn một cái file giúp bạn có thể biết cách đặt giá bán cho một sản phẩm sao cho nó không bị lỗ. Các bạn chỉ cần
Okay, so you got the idea of how Chinese is kind of repeat rhythm or the sounds. So it's kind of usually happened in cheerleader and Phước or Ngọc. Do you understand it now, or you want me to translate in Vietnamese? Hello.
Yes.
Change nó giống như cái nhạc điệu mà nó cứ lặp đi lặp lại, giống như trong thường mình hay nghe cổ vũ mà mình ấy, hay là nó giống như đồng ca hay là đó, nó cứ lặp đi lặp lại những cái điệu nhạc, cái âm điệu á, nó lặp đi lặp lại, thường là nó hay có trong mấy cái bài cổ vũ đồ á, hay là trong thể thao đồ đó. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see how I can remove this one.
That chanting by the audience inspired May to write.
Okay.
Stage. That chanting by the audience inspired May to write We Will Rock You.
So that chanting by the audience inspired May to write the We Will Rock You. So we have inspire. You know what inspire mean? Hello?
No. I don't know.
Okay. Inspire. Let me write. Inspire. Inspire in inspiration is mean like let's say tạo cảm hứng. It's like là nguồn cảm hứng á. So it's like she is really good at like she helping elder people. She doing the good things, so she inspired me to become better. I mean, to become like working harder to have like have money to helping people. So like you look after someone and like that's people affect you.
Yes.
You get what I mean? So that is inspired. Like you was infected by someone action or idea or thought. That's inspiration. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Next.
The song sounds a bit like a football chant, doesn't it?
The song sounds like the football chant, isn't it? The chant sound like the song sound like the football chant, isn't it? Là cái bài hát đó, nó nghe cái giống như là cái âm điệu của football. Do you know football game?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, football is usually in the US. We don't have football here in Vietnam. So the football, like I don't know much about the rule, but like they have the ball.
Yes.
It's you
Touch
know that,
and
right?
run it in the. Yeah, I know this game.
Yeah, get the ball like this.
Yes. Bóng bầu dục.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
My bad drawing. Food, do you know that one too?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, so like the songs is kind of like the football chant.
With the background beat of stamping and clapping.
That's
With the background beat is kind of stamping and clapping. You understand here? Any
Clapping
word that
and
you...
clapping.
Yeah, so cái bài hát này, cái beat á, cái nhạc, cái nhịp điệu của cái bài hát We Will Rock You á, hôm bữa mà chị cô cho mấy đứa nghe là we giống như là giọng xuống rồi clap, giọng rồi dỗ á, We Will Rock You á, nó giọng rồi dỗ, cái điệu nhạc nhớ không?
Yeah, nhớ.
Yeah, so like that is the stabbing là dặm, rồi clapping là dỗ.
Yes.
right. In fact, people often sing We Will Rock You at football matches.
In fact, you know, in fact means
Yes.
okay. Thực tế, yes. People sing We Will Rock You at the football matches. Matches. Big team match. You know the match.
Mà trận á, đúng không?
Matches là mấy cái trận đấu á.
Một cái trận.
Trận đấu á. Giống như games, like another word is games, like football games. So we have in football games we have so many matches.
Magic. Yes.
MATHC TMATCH
and other sporting events.
And other sporting events. So they will sing this song in the football matches or in other sporting events.
It's a very inspirational song.
It's very inspirational songs. Cái bài hát này rất là giống như truyền cảm hứng.
Yeah.
Truyền cảm hứng.
An anthem, really, that inspires people.
Yeah.
And awesome, really. It inspires people.
Yes. And what about the musical?
And what about musical? So now they're talking about the musical now. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see. So what next? Okay, we already have who wrote the original song and how we got the idea for the song, right? What's this
Yes.
number 5, right? What's number 5? You have
Who wrote the musical?
okay. Who wrote the musical? Let's see.
Did Brian May write the musical?
Did Brian May write a musical?
Yes.
Well, no, he didn't write it.
Well, no, he didn't write it. So Brian May didn't write
Musical.
the musical. So Brian May write the song, but not the musical. Do you understand what a musical means? So the rhythm. So in the song, right, we have the lyrics and the musical.
Yes.
The
Giai
musical
điệu.
is là cái nhạc á,
Yeah, giai điệu.
giai điệu, đúng rồi. Phước, you following good or you want to slow down? Is that good?
Yes. Good.
Okay.
British comedian Ben Elton wrote the musical.
So British musician Bell something, I forgot the name, wrote the musical. So May Bryan didn't wrote the musical, but who?
British comedian Ben Elton wrote the music.
British comedian Ben Melton
Melton.
wrote the musical.
But he worked very closely with Brian May.
But he works very closely with Brian May. So cái ông Ben Melton á là ổng là cái người viết nhạc, nhưng mà ổng làm việc chung với lại May Bryan.
Yeah.
And Queen's drummer Roger Taylor.
And Queen drummer Taylor.
Ben Elton wrote the story. And
So Ben Melton wrote a story. Okay, so Ben Melton wrote the story. So what next?
C.
C, yeah.
And Brian May and Roger Taylor worked with him, fitting the songs around the story.
So
They fixing a song
around
around the story.
They are all Queen songs.
They are all Queen songs. They are all Queen songs.
And what is the story?
Well, Queen songs.
And what is the story?
What is this story?
Well, the story is set in the future.
Well, the story is set in the future.
300 years from now.
300 years from now.
3.000 năm. 3.000 năm.
So if you need to me stop somewhere, let me know, okay? Because this kind of long. So
It is a world where you can't write your own music. It is a world where
The story.
Well, the story is set in the future, 300 years from now. It is a world where you can't write your own music.
this is the world when you can't write your own music.
Đó là một cái thế giới mà mình không thể viết nhạc.
Viết nhạc của riêng mình á.
Yeah.
People watch the same films, listen to the same music.
People listen to the same film, listen to the same music.
Wear the same clothes and have the same opinions.
But same clothes and same opinion.
opinion.
So in that word that you cannot have your own, like people do the same thing. You cannot have your own creation.
Yeah.
Who is the main character?
Who is the main character? What does character mean? Do you know?
Character là cái
Dạng như là cái phong cách thì cái tính cách nữa hả cô?
Uh-huh, yes.
The main character is called Galileo.
The main
Galileo.
character is called Galileo.
And he doesn't want to be the same as everyone else.
Ở đây tính cách ở đây còn có một cái character mean một cái khác là nhân vật nữa, có nghĩa là cái nhân vật nữa. Characteristic mới là tính cách, còn cái characters là nhân vật.
He wants to be different.
So this guy is want to be different.
And when did the musical come out?
So when the musicals come out. Okay, so when the musical come out, so what's next? So we already have who wrote the musical,
The
and
story of
the story of musical, and what next?
the main character.
Yes, the main character in the musical. Okay, and
The last one.
yeah.
Musical now.
So now we have the early days of the musical and the musical now left, right?
The first performance was in May 2002.
The first performance was in May 2002
at the Dominion Theatre in London.
at the Median Center in London.
Did the musical get good reviews?
What?
Did the musical get the good reviews? Okay, you understand this one? Reviews, good reviews. You know what's review mean, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. The critics didn't like it at all.
No, actually, no. The critics doesn't like this at all.
Really?
But
See, really. When you listen to the conversation like that, you try also like pay attention to how they show reaction to the sentence they say. So like instead of saying like really, like it's very straight. But like when you have like show emotion, so like surprise about something, you add the tone up a little bit. You say really. See, like it's showing that you kind of surprised or it's a bit about that, like doubt about that a little bit. Like really. See, listen again, like this one.
well, actually, no. The critics didn't like it at all.
Really?
Really.
But the audiences loved it.
But the audience love it.
And they still do. Oh.
And they still do. So, and they still do. So what is the next one?
A.
Yeah.
But 10 years later, it's still playing in the same theatre in London.
The 10th year later, they're still playing it in the theater in London.
And in many other countries in the world.
And many other countries in the world.
Where did the musical first go on tour?
Where's the musical first going? Let me see. Listen again.
Other countries in the world.
Where did the musical first go on tour?
Where did the musicals first go on tour?
It first went to Australia in 2003.
So the first one is what? Where and when?
Australia.
And when?
Japan. 2002.
Okay.
2002 đúng rồi.
Ồ.
Country.
It first went to Australia in 2003.
The first one is Australia in
2003.
2003.
And then to Japan in 2005.
So, and then where?
Japan,
And when?
2005.
2005.
Since then, it's been to many other countries,
Since then, it went to many other countries,
including Spain, the USA, Russia, South Africa.
so include what? Including where?
San Francisco, Africa,
No. San Francisco is in the US.
Since then, it's been to many other countries, including Spain,
Where?
Spain,
Spain,
the USA,
the USA,
Africa,
Russia,
Russia,
Russia.
Russia.
You know Russia?
Yes.
Okay.
South Africa,
San
South
Francisco,
Africa.
South Africa,
Italy, Sweden,
Italy,
Where?
Sweden,
Yeah, Italy, Sweden.
Singapore, South Korea,
South Korea,
Korea.
Where is this before South Korea?
South Korea.
Before
Singapore.
Singapore,
Yes.
and then South Korea.
many countries around the world.
Many countries around the world.
And where is it showing at the moment?
And where's the start at the moment?
Well, it's still going strong.
So it sounds like where's is it now in the moment? So that in the moment. So what's next? So it should be
The early days of musical.
okay. So we will go next to the next exercise here. We already done that. So we will listen again, and in part B, we will answer true or false, okay?
Yes.
So this time I will go fast because we already go over the whole
Unit 8,
you-
recording 1.
recording already.
So today we are talking about a song which is famous all over the world, which also became an incredibly successful musical. Tony Jenkins is here to talk to us about the song and musical We Will Rock You. Hello, Tony.
Hello.
First, tell me about the original song. When did the song come out?
Well, the British rock band Queen started writing songs and performing in the 1970s, and We Will Rock You became a #1 hit for them in 1977. Queen's lead singer was Freddie Mercury, but the guitarist Brian May wrote the song.
Brian May. Why did he write the song?
Well, he wrote it after a concert. When the concert finished, the audience didn't want to go home. They started singing a football song, a kind of chant, because they wanted Queen to come back on stage. That chanting by the audience inspired May to write We Will Rock You.
The song sounds a bit like a football chant, doesn't it? With the background beat of stamping and clapping.
That's right. In fact, people often sing We Will Rock You at football matches and other sporting events. It's a very inspirational song, an anthem, really, that inspires people.
Yes. And what about the musical? Did Brian May write the musical?
Well, no, he didn't write it. British comedian Ben Elton wrote the musical, but he worked very closely with Brian May and Queen's drummer Roger Taylor. Ben Elton wrote the story, and Brian May and Roger Taylor worked with him, fitting the songs around the story. They are all Queen songs.
And what is the story?
Well, the story is set in the future, 300 years from now. It is a world where you can't write your own music. People watch the same films, listen to the same music, wear the same clothes, and have the same opinions.
Who is the main character?
The main character is called Galileo, and he doesn't want to be the same as everyone else. He wants to be different.
And when did the musical come out?
The first performance was in May 2002 at the Dominion Theatre in London.
Did the musical get good reviews?
Well, actually, no. The critics didn't like it at all.
Really?
But the audiences loved it, and they still do. Over 10 years later, it's still playing in the same theatre in London and in many other countries in the world.
Where did the musical first go on tour?
It first went to Australia in 2003 and then to Japan in 2005. Since then, it's been to many other countries, including Spain, the USA, Russia, South Africa, Italy, Sweden, Singapore, South Korea, many countries around the world.
And where is it showing at the moment?
Well, it's still going strong.
Okay, so number 1, true or false?
False.
False. Why?
Because the song came out in 1977.
Yes, the songs came out in 1977. Number 2,
True.
True.
2. Okay. Can you read the sentence for me, please?
Good guitarist Brian May wrote the song.
Yes. Guitarist Brian May wrote the song. Number 3,
Number 3.
False.
False.
false. Why?
Because the people often sing, not sometimes.
Okay, they often, not sometime.
Yeah.
Number 4,
Number 4.
True.
put true or false.
True.
True, yes.
Yeah.
So we hear in the conversation like all are Queen songs, right? Remember that? Now, number 5. The musical is set in the present time. True or false?
False.
False. Why?
Because in the future.
Yes. The musical is set in the future time. Number 6.
True.
2. Is that come out in 2002?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't really remember much. So now, is that true or false?
True. Yeah, 2002.
In where?
I don't remember. Australia.
Yes, Australia. Number 7.
False.
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 Why?
Because I remember it's after 10 years.
10 years. Đúng rồi.
Yes, and it's still like they still doing that, and it's work like in so many different countries, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So number 8, the musical went to Japan in 2003. False.
2005.
Yes, 2005. Correct. Good job. All right, now we will go next one. Okay. We are done with this. So I already show you, let you listen the We Will Crush You. Do you like that song? Do you like that song?
No.
No.
Me
What?
too. So.
No, because it's not my
Not your types of music, huh?
yeah.
Yes.
So what kind of music do you like?
I like ballad.
Ballads?
Yeah.
Ballads? Mm-hmm. And you know.
Oh, I like indie music or rap.
Oh, you like rap.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any favorite band? Or who is your favorite rapper?
Uh, Now I usually listen the music of low G, you know.
Oh. Yeah, do you watch I love to watch what Rafik.
Yes,
It's really
yes,
fun to watch it. Do you watch it
yes.
too, Phước? Do you watch Rafik too?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is one guy in it's really cool. I forgot his name, but it is, I think it's in section, I mean, person, I forgot his name, but like it's really interesting one. It's in section 2, I think. Persons 2. Now we go next. So we already learned about the past. We have to have the affirmative past sentence, right? And we know how to do negative. So now today we will learn how to do what they do, the question, past simple question. So to when you ask about something happened in the past, right? So how you ask in the present tenses?
Do you?
Do you, or does she, does he, right?
Yes.
So in the past we do it more simple, like we simpler than in present. We just you did. We don't have to know like does
Does or
or do.
do? Yeah.
Okay, so it's very simple. Like we do like, did Brian May write the musical? Doesn't matter he or she or did or they or you or we use did. Okay, and then so we add not if we have a negative in that. So the same, also the same thing with a WH question. We also like put the did after the WH question. For example, like who did the homework today, yesterday, or who watched TV yesterday. So we do it like, and then after did, after, so we have the WH question first, and then did, and then the subject, and then the base verb. Like the verb is for on the base form. Okay, we don't have add ed or anything on that because we already have the did before that.
Yes.
Okay, Phước, you get this one? Phước, em hiểu cái phần này không? Hay là cần... Okay, good. Good. So we can kind of move forward with this. So I have, let's say, now we have some exercise for you. Okay, let's see. So now it's in the grammar 2 in the question form. So now we will do quick practice with the 1A. We put the words in the correct order to make the question. I think this is kind of easy, so we will go very quick, okay? Number 1.
Yes.
Anyone do it for me,
Mm.
please?
Number 1, when did the song come out?
Yes, when did the song come out? Number 2.
Why did he write the song?
The song. Yeah, why did he write the song? Number 3.
Did Ryan May write the musical?
Yeah. Did Ryan May write the musical? Number 4.
When did the musical come out?
Yes. When did the musical come out? Number 5.
Did the musical get good reviews?
Yeah. Did the musical get good reviews? Number 6.
Where did the musical go on tour first?
Where did the musical go on tour first? Is that right? Where did the musical?
The musical go
Yes.
on tour first.
Okay, first this can be that, or it can be like where did the musical first go on tour or go on tour first. Okay, so now we go next to the practice 1A. It's also very easy one, so we go together very quick this part, okay?
Okay.
So Ngọc go first, number 1.
Where did you live when you were a child?
Okay, number 2.
Number 2, did you read a lot of books when you were a child?
Okay, number 3.
Did your parents read book to you when you were a child?
Okay, number 4.
When did you start learning English?
Okay, number 5.
Did you watch a lot of TV last weekend?
Did you watch a lot of TV last weekend? Number 6.
When did you last go to a concert?
Okay, when did you last go to the concert? Yes. Number 7. I
What
mean,
did
number 8. Oh, hold on. Yeah, number 7.
7? Yes.
7.
What did music you last listen to?
What music did you last? Because the like a music and what is going together. What is kind of is the music is kind of explained for what.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
you should like what music did you last listen to?
What music did you last listen to?
Number 8.
Did you go for a walk last weekend?
Did you go for a walk last weekend? Yes. Number 9.
When did you last see a really good show?
Yes. When did you last see a really good show? Okay, so you did very good at adding the did here. But now we go to another part, this pronunciation. It's okay for you to say what you just done is correct. Like you say, where did you live when you were a child? It's correct. But we learn now to how to speak more natural, like native speaker. So we will clean the word. So like if you just say the single word like that, it sounds very like a robot. But like make it sound more natural. We in the English they clean the word. So I will let you listen how they say it in English, like for natural. Okay. Unit 3. I think.
Unit 8, Recording 3. Example.
Did you play a musical instrument when you were a child?
1. Where did you live when you were a child?
Okay, first, number one, you see, try to listen how they say, did you?
2.
Did you read a lot of books when you were a child?
So, do you see the any difference? When we what the difference when they say they pronounce it and we pronounce it? They clean the word, like instead of like did you read a lot of books, so they say did you read a lot of books? So listen next.
3. Did your parents read books to you when you were a child? 4.
When did you start learning English?
5. Did you watch a lot of TV last weekend? 6.
When did you last go to a concert?
7. What music did you last listen to? 8.
Did you go for a walk last weekend?
9. When did you last see a really good show?
Okay, so after you hearing that, I want you to like copy exactly how they say. Like before, when you say when I ask you to add it on, like you send the sentences very straight on, but try to listen again, like how they express the sentence again.
Unit 8, Recording 3. Example.
Did you play a musical instrument when you were a child?
Okay. Did you play a musical instrument when you were a child? Repeat after me.
Did you play a musical instrument when you were a child? Did you?
Okay, hold on. I forgot to show you this video first. To understand this one.
So what is ClickUp? ClickUp is an all-in-one productivity software where you can manage everything and anything.
How a native speaker, like me, would pronounce these two words. Now, hi, it's Lee. Welcome to another Learn English with Lee, and welcome to another video looking at natural English.
Can you hear the videos?
Yes.
Okay, good. This time is you can hear the video from YouTube. Huh?
Looking at natural English, specifically natural pronunciation. In a previous video, we looked at how a native speaker, like me, would pronounce these two words. Now, I know that you've been taught all your life to pronounce this as do you, but in the last video, we saw that we will pronounce this as ja. Okay, but what about when we put this into the past tense? Now we have these two words. How would you pronounce, or how have you been taught to pronounce these two words? I think you would probably pronounce these two words as did you. And there is nothing wrong with that. This is completely okay. But a native speaker would probably never say that. A native speaker would probably pronounce these two words as did ja. So in the present tense, do you, a native speaker, would pronounce as ja. So in the past, did you, a native speaker, would pronounce this as did ja.
Okay, so see the teacher professors explains, this guy explained for us too. In a native speaker, they don't say it's not wrong to say did you, but to be more natural speaker, native speaker, they usually say did you. Okay, did you. Like not did you, but like did you. So here we practice in the sentence here. For example, like we say the number one.
1. Where did you live when you were a child?
Let's see. Where did you live when you were a child?
Where did you?
Repeat after me and it's louder, okay? I want to hear you practice speak pronounce it. Number one, repeat again, please. Phước or Ngọc? Huh?
Number one, where did you? Chưa có quen nữa để.
Okay, so now we practice. We practice how to say teacher first. Teacher.
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 Teacher. Okay, just practice. Make it to like you get used to that. Teacher. Teacher. Teacher.
Teacher.
Teacher.
Teacher.
Yeah. Where did you? Where did you? Where did you live? Where did you live?
Where did you live?
Where did you live when you were a child?
Where did you live when you were a child?
Yes, just practice step by step. Where did you? Where did you? Did you? Where did you? Where did you live?
Where did you live?
Where did you live when you were a child?
Where did you live when you were a child?
Good job. And now Ngọc.
Where did you live when you were a child?
Very good. Number 2.
Did you
2.
Did you read a lot of books when you were a child?
Okay. So, Phước, try it.
Did you read a lot of books when you were a child?
Yeah, you got close, but like book S. Did you read a lot of books when you were a child? The sentence too long, you kind of break it down to the group of words. Like, did you read? And then a lot of book is in the one group of the information. So you go together. Like, did you read a lot of books? And then when you were a child, listen to how they break it down to small parts.
Did you read a lot of books when you were a child?
See, she stopped write books. Did you read a lot of books? Then she paused a little bit. When you were a child, did you read a lot of books? When you were a child. Okay, do it again, please. Book.
Did you read a lot of book when you were a child?
Yeah, books.
Books.
Yes.
Books.
Yes. Again, do it again.
Did you read a lot of books when you were a child?
Good job. Now, Ngọc.
Did you read a lot of books when you were a child?
Yes, very good.
3. Did your parents read books to you when you were a child?
Okay, now you can practice. Ngọc, turn first.
Did your parents read books to you when you were a child?
Okay. Did your parents read books? Did your parents read book to you when you were a child?
Did your parents read books to you when you were a child?
Okay. First.
Did your parents read book to you when you were a child?
Yeah, very good. Okay, so let's try without listening to them. Number 4.
When did you
Go ahead.
when did you
When teachers start learning English.
when did you start learning English?
Yeah. When teacher. Let's practice this. Teacher. So the sound like ch.
Sure.
Teacher.
When did you start
Uh-huh.
learning?
When teacher start learning English.
When did you start learning English?
Yeah, teacher. When teacher start learning English. Number 5.
Number 5. Did you watch a lot of TV last weekend?
Yes. Did you watch? Remember the CH sound. Did you watch? Ch, not ch. Âm giống như âm chờ của mình trong tiếng Việt á. Did you watch a lot of TV last weekend? Did you watch a lot of TV last weekend? Okay, repeat.
Did you watch a lot of TV last weekend?
Excellent. Good. Phước?
Did you watch Did you watch a lot of TV last weekend?
Yeah. Did you watch a lot of TV last weekend? Good. Number 6.
Did you go to
When
a
did
concert?
When did you last go to a concert? When did you last go to a concert?
Yes, very good. Phước?
When did you last go to a concert?
Very good. Like this sounds very good, teacher. But you make a teacher very good. Number 7.
Did you? What music did you last listen to?
Yes, very good. But like the ch, you make it softer a little bit. Ngọc. Nhẹ hơn chút xíu.
Teacher.
Teacher nó nhẹ hơn cho nó kiểu nó tự nhiên hơn for natural. Teacher. Cái hơi your voice out is kind of softer a little bit, and this will be perfect.
Yeah.
Like what music teacher last listened to?
When music did you last listen to?
Yes, very good. Louder, please, Phước.
What music did you last listen to?
Yes, number 8.
Did you go for a walk last weekend?
Yes. Did you go for a walk last weekend?
Did you go for a walk last weekend? Yes.
Yep. Good. Number 9.
When did you last see a really good show? When did you last see a really good show?
Yes. Softer a little bit. When did you last see a really good show?
When did you
I cannot hear you, Phước.
When did you last see a really good show?
When did you last see a really good show? Okay, very good. So I want you to practice this, like to make it to like until you get used to that, so that like it's come out naturally when you say it, like just practice. Did you play the musical instrument? Did you play some musical instrument? So practice until like you say, until you see, like you think of did you just say did you, and remember did you, the sounds like did you, and but like don't make it too strong, like suffer a little bit. Did you, like where did you live when you were drive? So you can if you if you have time, I know you're very tired from work, but like when you have time, you can record your voice and try to listen again to correct yourself. Like that is how you correct your voice, your pronunciation. Listen to the sample, and then you can go to YouTube or anything, or you want me to send you the file, you listen to this sample, you record that, and you repeat and record it, and you listen again to see that if you match, if you copy exactly like what they're saying. You keep repeating that until you get used to that. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so we just learned with teacher, but in this book they don't have they don't teach about this, but I also want to share with you this one. So next I would like to teach you how to pronounce with the ed end. So in the past tenses that we have, do you know that we have to add ed at the end to mean that this has happened in the past for the regular verb, right?
Yes.
So in the past we add ed at the end to the regular verb to express that this has happened in the past. But like how we can pronounce this in English, I mean when you speak it out, how in writing we add ed, but like in speaking we have how people know that we speak in the past. That is the end sounds. We listen to your end sound to know that you're talking about the past or the present or the future. So when you add in the ed sound, I would like to show you this video very quick.
Hello, welcome to pronunciation practice. My name is Sammy, and I am an American English language student. Today, we are going to practice pronouncing past tense sounds using regular verbs ending in ed. For regular verbs, we usually add ed to the end of the verb to make it past tense. The spelling is easy because you just add ed, but the pronunciation can be a little tricky. Last weekend, I walked to the restaurant. When I got there, I glanced through the menu. The waiter arrived and I ordered a steak. After dinner, the waiter handed me the bill. I left happy because my meal tasted great. These verbs all have the past tense ed, but they are pronounced in 3 different ways. In walked and glanced, the ed makes a t sound. Walked, glanced. The ed in arrived and ordered ended with a d sound. Arrived, ordered. The ed in handed and tasted ended with an id sound. Handed, tasted. So how do you know which ed pronunciation to use? There are 3 rules to remember. First, if the verb ends in a t or d sound, use the id ending. For example, the past tense of verbs want and need becomes wanted or needed. If the verb ends in one of the following voiceless sounds, such as k, sh, or f, use the t sound for past tense. For example, we have helped and washed. If the verb ends in any vowel or in a voiced sound like l, m, n, j, r, g, b, v, w, z, use the d ending. For example, called, played. Remember how we saw that spelling and sounds don't match up? Well, look at the following words: missed, sliced, and fixed. The last sound in each verb is spelled differently, but they all make the s sound. That's why they get the t past tense ending. Remember to focus on the last sound of a word. Both promised and closed have an S before the ed ending. However, promised has an S sound and closed has a Z sound. That's why promised has a T ending and closed has the D ending. Now you try.
Okay. So do you understand this one?
Yes.
Okay. So when you have the ed, so when you add ed here in the verb, right? So if it's end with, we remember the easy first one and that the rest will be the other sound. So when it's end with t or d sounds, not the letter, okay? It's kind of wanted. So the end sound is t. So once we add ed, so it's we pronounce it wanted. Repeat. Wanted.
Wanted.
Wanted. Okay. Needed. Need. So without ed, we say that word need, right? Need. Now the sound d at the end. So when we add ed in, it will be it. Needed.
Needed.
Phước? Needed. Good. So that's the first rule. The second one, when it sound, the end sounds and with the p, like p, k, f, s, sh, ch, th. That sounds, when the words end with that, we will pronounce ed as t sound, like help. So at the end of the end sound will be p. So it will be help. Helped. See? So the help by itself is at the end, right? Help. But
Help.
when we have the ed,
Ed.
we add t at the end. Helped. Helped.
Helped.
Helped.
Helped.
Yes. And then the same thing. Wash. Washed. Wash. And then washed. See? Next. So like we already have all that, and the rest is just the. So you remember the rule number 1 and number 2, and the rest it will be the, like called, the. The number 2 is will be the, but the rule number 3 the. So called, yes. Played. Yes. Yes, very good. So, but why we say like, oh, some people they misunderstand here. They see the S sound. They this one the promise also the S sound. I mean the S at the end, right? The close also S with the N in writing. They thought they're both the same, but not. Why? Because promise, the end here, the end sound here is S, like promise. So that's why we have, when we add ed in, we have T, promised. But like closed, we also S here at the end, but it's not sound S, it's Z, closed, close, close. So the yeah, it's in that S, the S right here sounds Z, not S sounds. So like close. And then when we add ed in, is we closed. Okay. You got it here? So it's need time to practice, but like I will explain to you the idea, the rules here, but it's you will need time to practice day by day to turn it to your routine, like for natural speaking. So you need to have more time to practice at home, okay?
Yes.
I will share it to Facebook group, and then you will learn and practice more time, okay?
Yes.
Cool. Are you okay with this, or you want I explain it more?
I understand.
Okay, good. Okay, so I have a small task for you. So we already learned about hold on. Let's listen to this one first.
Unit 8, record.
Okay, so we kind of run out of the time, but it's okay. Let's see.
What are
Okay, so we have the little homework right here. So we will listen to Lauren, Daniel, and Carl, what they talking about an event. So, I mean, even in or out. So we will listen to what Lauren do, who she go with, where, and good or bad she feel about that. The same thing to Daniel and Carl. We will listen to this very quick, and I will have a small activity for you to do. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Recording 4. Lauren.
When did you last have a really good evening? In or out? Well, last week I had a really good evening out. What did you do? I went to a fantastic concert. Oh, really? Who did you see? I saw a band called the Ravens. They're a jazz band, traditional jazz. Who did you go with? I went with a friend of mine, Kate. She really likes jazz too. We often go together. Where was it? And how did you get there? Oh, it was in a small cafe in the centre of town, and we went by bus. Was it good? Yes, it was really good. They're great. I love their music, and I really like going to see live music. It was really good fun.
Daniel.
When did you last have a really good evening? In or out?
Last weekend, on Saturday evening. I had a good evening at home with friends.
What did you do?
I had a dinner party. Well, not a big party. I cooked dinner for 4 friends.
What did you cook?
I made a delicious dish with chicken and vegetables. And then we had a dessert, chocolate, strawberries and cream. It was great.
Who was there?
4 friends of mine. I met them at work and we are all really good friends. It was fun. We often have dinner parties together.
Carl.
When did you last have a really good evening? In or out?
Well, actually, I had a really bad evening out a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, what did you do?
I went to the cinema and saw a film.
And, well, what did you think of it?
Well, I didn't really enjoy it. Actually, it was awful. I expected it to be really good. All the reviews I read were great, but it was really boring.
Where did you see it?
At my local cinema, 5 minutes walk away.
And who did you go with?
I went with my girlfriend. It was her birthday. She didn't enjoy it either. It was really expensive as well. As you can imagine, she wasn't happy at all. It was a terrible evening.
All right. So, because we almost run out of time, so we will do it together, okay? Hello?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So,
Unit 8, Recording 4. Lauren.
When did you last have a really good evening?
okay. Can you hear that one?
Yes.
Okay. When you hear that, I want you to just copy, like, repeat like that.
Okay.
What they said.
When did you have a really good evening?
Really good evening.
Yeah.
did
When
you
did you
have-
last have a very good evening?
When did you last have a really good evening?
When did you have when did you have last a very good evening? Okay.
When did you
When did you last have a very good evening?
Evening.
Who was there?
4 friends of mine.
Hold on.
Unit 8, Recording 4. Lauren.
When did you last have a really good evening? In or out? Well, last week I had a really good evening out.
Okay. What did you listen?
Last week I have really good evening out.
Good.
What did you do?
What did you do?
Yeah. What did you do?
What did you do?
Hmm.
I went to a fantastic concert. Oh,
I watched a
I watched a
fantastic
fantastic concert.
I went. Didn't have
Went
stick
I
concert.
went.
Oh,
went.
right. What did you do? Went to a fantastic concert.
I went to a fantastic concert.
Yeah, they kind of went.
Went.
Yeah.
I
That-
went.
I went to the fantastic concert.
Oh, really? Who did you see?
Who did you see?
The previous sentence too. Oh, really? Who did you
Oh.
see?
Yeah.
What did you see?
Oh, really?
I saw a band called the Ravens.
I saw Span Coon Raven.
Mm-hmm.
They're a jazz band.
They are jazz band.
Mm-hmm. They are jazz band.
Traditional jazz.
Traditional jazz.
Yes. Traditional jazz. Jazz.
Who did you go with?
Who did you go with?
Yes.
I went with a friend of mine.
I
Eight.
went to the
I
friend
went to
of mine.
my friends.
Friend of mine. No, it's not my friend. The same thing, but
Friend of
here they say
mine.
friend of mine.
Who did you go with? I went with a friend of mine.
Yeah, I went to the friends of mine.
Yes, I went to the friends of mine.
8. She really likes jazz too.
She's really
She
like
really like
jazz too.
She really liked jazz too.
We often go together.
We often go together.
We often go together.
Where was it?
Where was it?
Yes, where was it? So they clean said, was it? Where was it?
Where was it?
Where
And
was
how did you get there?
how did you get there?
How
Yes,
did you get
correct. How did you get there? There.
How did you
there?
You put the
The
that's
mouth.
yeah, the turn
The
between
tongue.
how
Yes.
did
How did
how
you
did
get
you
there?
get there?
there.
How did you get there?
Yes, very
How
good.
did-
Oh, it was in a small cafe in the center of town.
It was in a small cafe
in the center.
center of town.
Yes. Coffee. Like sound like coffee.
Cafe.
Small cafe in the center of town.
It's a small cafe in a small town.
And we went by bus.
And we went by bus.
Yes. And we went by bus.
Was it good?
Was it good?
Was it? Like
Was it?
was it? But they say was it? Was it
It
good? That's why
wasn't
you
good.
that's why you hear the native speakers speak very fast because they clean the word.
Yes.
But instead of like we say was it good, it's so long, right? But they say they combine it and they make it just two sounds. Was it good? Was it good?
Was it
Yes.
Yes, it was really good.
It was really good.
Yeah. Very good. No, like you see how they stress on the word like yes, it's really good.
They're great.
Yes, right.
That's great. That's great.
great?
That is great, but that's great.
I love their music.
I love their music.
Yeah. I love their music.
And I really like going to see live music.
I really like going to live music.
And I really like to go to live music.
Live music.
Live music.
It was really good fun.
This really was fun.
Yes, that's a really good fun. Really good fun.
Daniel,
So here we have where did they where Lawrence?
Small cafe in center of town.
Yes, a small cafe in the center of town. Is that good or bad?
Good.
Good. Okay, now
When did you last have a really good evening? In or out?
Last weekend.
okay.
Yeah.
When did you class have the very good weekend? Last
out.
weekend. In yeah, even in or out. Last weekend.
Last week.
On Saturday evening.
On Saturday evening.
Yes, on Saturday evening.
I had a good evening at home.
I have a good evening at home.
At home. I have a good evening at home.
I had a good evening at home.
See, like evening at home.
Yes.
So like evening, we have evening in
out.
outside the house. So like evening is mean like that evenings they spend time inside. like out. It means like go out, like eat out, kind or activity outdoor. Okay.
With friends.
With friends.
With friends.
What did you do?
What did you do?
Yeah. What did you do?
I had a dinner party.
I had a dinner party.
Yes. I have a dinner party.
Well, not a big party.
That's a big party.
Big, not pig. Well, it's not a big party. Party.
That's a big
Big,
party.
big, not pig.
Sao em cứ đọc thành chữ bờ vậy ta?
So like, yeah, a lot of people have that same problem. My mom have the same problem. She cannot say. She always like,
Yes.
but like,
Yeah.
bò,
Bò.
bò, yeah, bò,
Bò. Big.
paw, bò, paw, big
Big.
pig,
Big.
boy.
Boy.
So á, cái âm bò á, là mình mặn là bật mạnh ra, còn cái âm phờ là mình chỉ là
Bờ.
cái hơi của mình ra thôi. Bò,
Bờ.
phờ,
I have a big.
big là em phát âm ra em không có
Big.
đẩy mạnh cái hơi ra, còn âm phờ á, pig á, trong chữ con heo á là phờ là mấy thành là pig. Nãy nếu như mà nãy em nói pig mà người ta nghe là giống như con heo rồi.
Yes.
And pig.
Big.
Yeah,
Big.
good. Big.
Big party. Big
Yeah,
party.
big party. So in British English á, cái cuốn sách này thì nó theo kiểu British hơn, thì kiểu người ta sẽ đọc là party, party.
Party.
But in American in US where I live is like party. The sound is duh. So it also depends on like you speak British English or American English.
Yes.
Yeah. So here it's like we have like party.
Party.
Dinner party. Well, not a big party. I cooked dinner for 4 friends.
I cooked dinner for friends. Cooked
For 4 friends.
for friends.
I had a dinner party. Well, not a big party. I cooked dinner for 4 friends.
So I cooked dinner for. So that is also the things that you notice for 4 friends. So for FOR and let's see. This is the you have learned FRR and then FO. So this is how it's different. For. I cook dinner for friends. So listen again. Nghe nè.
Dinner party. Well, not a big party. I cooked dinner for 4 friends.
I cook.
For 4 friends.
Yes. So you see, you will hear about the D at the end. So it will be ED here. I cooked a dinner for 4 friends. That's it. You see the difference between 4 and 4, right? 4 is that you curve your tongue a little bit. Cong cái lưỡi chữ 4 thì cong cái lưỡi hơn chút, còn cái chữ 4 kia là mình chỉ nói là 4. I cooked a dinner for 4 friends. Listen again.
Not a big party. I cooked dinner for 4 friends.
For 4 friends.
Yes. For 4 friends.
What did you cook?
cook?
I made a delicious dish with chicken and vegetables.
I make the delicious
Mm-hmm.
chicken.
And
Chicken and what?
vegetable. I made a
vegetable.
delicious dish with chicken
Chicken.
and vegetable.
Yeah.
Cook, you okay? You good here? Yeah, okay. I didn't hear your voice though.
What did you cook?
I made a delicious dish with chicken and vegetables. And then we had a dessert.
And then we had the dessert.
And then we have the dessert. Yes.
Chocolate, strawberries and cream.
Chocolate, strawberry, and cream.
Chocolate, strawberries, and creams.
It was great.
It's right.
Great. Not
Right.
right. It's
Yeah.
great.
That's right.
It's great. Tuyệt
It's-
vời á. Great. Great.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's
Who was
right. Who is that?
Who was there?
Who was there?
Mhm. But like the British, this is, sounds very sexy than the American sounds. Like who's like the Americans, they would say like who was there, but like the British is like who was there. The
Who's
not
was there?
not suffer a little bit.
Yeah.
4 friends of mine.
Four
4
friends,
friends of mine.
yes, 4 friends of mine. See, friends of,
So,
yeah, so they say like friends of, 4 friends of mine. Not linking here.
Who was there?
4 friends of mine.
See, 4 friends of mine.
I met them at work, and we are all really good friends.
I met them at work, and we're very good friends.
4 friends of mine. I met them at work, and we are all really good friends.
See,
yes.
It was fun.
okay,
It's good
so
fun.
it's what fun. So okay, now we go with Daniel. What did he do? What did he do?
Dinner party.
Yeah, he cooked a dinner party. Who is he with?
Friends.
Yes,
His friends.
his friends. How many?
4.
4
No,
friends.
4 friends.
Yes. Where?
At home.
Okay. Is that good or bad? It's fun already. Okay.
We often have dinner parties together.
We're gonna have a party together.
Carl.
Carl, like,
When did you last have a really good evening?
so the same question.
Yes.
When did you last have a really good evening? When did you
Did you last?
have a really good evening?
Yeah. When did you?
In or out?
In or out?
Well, actually, I had a really bad evening at.
Well, actually, I have a bad evening.
Well, actually, I have a really bad evening. Bad.
Bad.
There's a difference between bad and bad, okay? Bad and bad. B-A-D and B-E-D. So B-A-A. Bad.
Bad.
Yeah, someday I will have a small section to teach you between the pronunciation of that one in another class.
Out a couple of weeks ago.
So again.
Well, actually, I had a really bad evening out a couple of weeks ago.
I have a really bad evening out. few weeks ago.
Oh, what did you do?
Oh, what did you do?
Yeah, very good. See, now the sound teacher sounds suffer already. And
Yeah.
like you do it more natural, huh?
Yeah.
Giờ quen rồi đó, nên mình nói nó dễ dàng hơn đúng không? It's come out easier.
I went to the cinema.
I went to the cinema
Yes, I went to the cinema.
And saw a film.
and saw a film.
Saw, not saw, because it's S sound. Saw, not saw. And
And
saw the
saw a film.
and saw the film.
And, well, what did you think of it?
Oh, what did you think of it?
And well, what did you think of it? What did you think of it?
Think.
Did you? What did you think of it?
What did you think of it?
Well, I didn't really enjoy it.
Well, I didn't really enjoy it.
Very good.
Actually, it was awful.
Actually, it was awful.
Yep, very good.
I expected it to be really good.
I expect to is very good.
I expected it. Expected is
Expected.
really good. Because
Expected it.
T sound, see? T sound.
It.
So it's a it in there. Listen again.
Actually, it was awful. I expected it to be.
I expected it. Expected it. Expected it.
I expected it.
Yeah.
I expected it. Okay.
See? So listen again.
Actually, it was awful. I expected it to be really good.
I expected it to be really good.
I expected it to be really good.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Views I read were great.
US is right.
The reviews I read was great. The reviews I read in the present, but the past is read.
Good. All the reviews I read were great.
All the reviews I read were great.
Great. Yeah.
But it was really boring.
But it was really boring.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, you make it. You did good. But it were really boring.
Where did you see it?
Where did you see it?
Where did you see it?
Very good. Both of you, very good. They're very good.
My local cinema.
My local cinema.
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes walk away.
10-minute walk away.
Yeah, 5 minutes walk away.
And who did you go with?
And who did you go with?
Who did you go with?
Yeah. Excellent.
I went with my girlfriend.
I went with my girlfriend.
Yep.
It was her birthday.
It was her birthday.
Yep. It was her birthday. The sound. So you put the tongue between your lips and push the sounds out, the air out. The birthday. I will have some lesson about this someday for you.
She didn't enjoy it either.
She didn't enjoy
it neither.
it neither.
Who did you go with?
I went with my girlfriend. It was her birthday. She didn't enjoy it either.
She didn't enjoy it either. She didn't enjoy it either.
It was really expensive as well.
It was really expensive
As well.
as well. Yeah.
She didn't enjoy it either. It was really expensive as well.
It was very expensive as well.
As you can imagine, she wasn't happy at all.
You can imagine she was
Either. It was really expensive as well. As you can imagine, she wasn't happy at all.
She wasn't happy at all. As you can imagine,
she can happy as well.
Either. It was really expensive as well. As you can imagine, she wasn't happy at all.
As you can imagine, she wasn't happy at all.
Yeah.
It was a terrible evening.
It was a terrible evening.
It was terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah, terrible. It was a terrible evening. Okay. That's so good that you get more get used to say teacher when you listen and practice. Do you feel the difference from now and before when you just first practice the teacher?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is how I want to do the same thing when you practice listening or speaking at home. The same thing. You just listen like the one by one sentence and copy exactly as best as you can what they say. Copy exactly like that, and then you will get used to that, and you turn it into something like your natures. Like you just speak it out naturally. Okay. So actually, we're almost done with this unit. I have some more tasks for you, but we kind of run out of time. So we will do this next Tuesday. So we will practice to have speaking. I have a conversation about the date, the past day evening that we have together. I mean, you and your friend talk about a date, and the other one is we have the conversation to plan out about the evening out or the trip. We will do it next time. And for the homework, I would like you to write down a short paragraph about 5 to 6 sentences to describe an evening in or out that you recently have, that you use the past simple tense. You can describe what did you do, where did you go, who did you go with, or how did you feel about that? So you can create at least 5 or 6 sentences, and when you're done, you can submit it into the Facebook group chat on Facebook.
Yes.
And then I will correct it for you, and then next time we will review it together.
Okay.
And I also want you to learn about irregular verbs. That is that you have to learn, you have to remember. It's because there's no way, no rules for you to like trick out. You have to learn, like for example, like go, went, gone. That's the videos I sent you in the Facebook group. It's also the one way of that you can help you learn this faster. It's like for me, like when I listen to the song or watch a cartoon or video, this will be easier for me to learn. So find a way that you learn irregular verbs. Okay. Next time I will go over this a little bit. And again, today we learn about pronunciation, linking, teacher, and ed endings. So practice the only way you can master is to just practice speaking, like practice, and practice. Like
Yes.
when you have time, you just like jija, and then you practice with the T and D, understand the rule, and then practice at home by yourself. Like I only can teach you the method and correct you when you pronounce it, but the only way that you can master speaking is practice. Okay, it's okay
Yes.
to be wrong. It's okay to make the mistake. Don't be shy. Just practice, and one day you will get the good result. Okay,
Yes.
so do you have any question for me today for the lesson that we learned today, or anything that you need to let me know?
Nope.
No.
Yes.
Folks, you kind of quiet. I want to hear from you.
No, I don't have a question.
Okay, so how is the class today? Is this like good speed for you, or is still too fast for you?
Very good for me.
Okay. Yeah. So but like I don't know why, but like the from my computer I hear no clearer than you. When both of you practice, I hear, maybe because of the headphone that you use,
Yeah.
I hear sound like louder and clearer than you. So yeah. But it's okay. I still hear you. No worry. All right.
Okay.
So sorry for we are a little bit late, but like about 30 minutes. But sorry for that. I hold you back for a long time. I hope you guys enjoyed a very good night and evenings. Weekend.
Yes, you too,
Yeah.
teacher.
All right. See you next time.
Yeah,
Remember
good
the
night.
homework.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, good night, teacher.